I mean, the pace has been always there. Just, of course, unfortunate with the track limits in the first qualifying. But today has been, pretty straightforward. I think the only thing was, lap one, turn one, to try and stay ahead. But after that, I think we just settled in nicely after a few laps. And at one point, I could just, look after my tyres to the end and have a bit of fun at the end of the race as well, trying to push a bit more.
It was good for us to get up into second. I think the turn one was awesome. And then, I was trying to lean on him, but I knew that he was finding it easy just to keep that gap around a second. I definitely didn't know whether he would pull away like he did, but he just had so much rear end. He was just cruising. It was impressive to watch.
Oh, you gave it a great go into turn one. Kind of when you look back on it, that was worth it, wasn't it, to do that, even if you ended up kind of maybe dropping back and losing the position?
Yeah, of course. I tried it. I cannot know about the whole situation behind me and who is on the right, who is on the left. So there was a gap. I was only looking in front. I tried to go for it. There wasn't much of a gap at the end, but it's part of racing. And at the end I lost the second place there to Lewis, and then it was extremely difficult to keep them.
What was the pace of the car like, and what kind of pointers does that give you for tomorrow when you're going to hopefully be battling the Mercedes?
We are struggling a little bit with the tyre degradation, so on that we need to look what to do for tomorrow, because at the moment we are struggling a little bit.
Yeah, it was a good afternoon. The pace is very strong and just struggled to get past the Ferrari of Carlos. But the pace was way better than them. I caught Charles quite a bit, like 5 seconds or something in probably 4 laps or 5 laps. So good signs for tomorrow. Just struggled to get past, and one more lap I would have had Charles and been on the podium again. So just a near miss, but otherwise, good signs.
I think always starting from where I started, I probably damaged or used the tire a little bit too much. My tire was also quite in bad shape already before we started. So, but anyway, I think there is some good learnings to take onto tomorrow. And conditions are going to be similar tomorrow, so hopefully we are able to learn on that.
Carlos, you gave it a go with the soft tyre. Pleased that you tried that at least?
No. When I was the only car on soft, I said we probably didn't get it right, which obviously we didn't. Once after 2 or 3 laps, I saw the medium was just quicker, pretty much the whole stint. Something to learn from, something to improve going into the future, no? To see if we can maybe save those gambles and don't do them. But at least I managed to keep my position. I think with the medium we probably could have done a better job, but we saved up P6 the whole race defending and tried my best.
I'm really happy we did a strong race starting in P9, managed to get a good start, pass Alex straight away, and then after that nice move on Oscar to get to 8. And after that, I was just trying to keep up with these guys in front of me, and the pace was actually quite good. We just had a bit of degradation, a bit more than the Mercedes and the Ferrari ahead of us. But I mean, we know they're competitive, so both of their cars are finishing on the podium. So I think generally we're really pleased, and some good stuff learned for tomorrow. So I'm happy, and 2 more points as well, which are obviously a nice bonus.
Yeah, I think it was a fair penalty, to be honest. I knew it was. Oscar had the right to push me off. I was hoping he didn't. But by that point I sort of committed to it, and I thought what will be, and ultimately the 5 second was fair. It was a shame I couldn't get past Carlos, because I think I could have pulled the 5 seconds to Gasly, but in the end it's been a scrappy day in the stewards twice. I'm hoping for a cleaner day tomorrow.
Were you surprised that you weren't able to get past Carlos, given obviously those tyres were going off quite a lot?
I was, to be honest. The thing was, the 2 corners he was quicker than me were the 2 corners leading onto the back straight, which is the main overtaking opportunity. I had the one chance into turn 1, made a bit of a mess of that. It was really challenging braking on the inside there. But as I said, he was just quick in the right places. So let's see tomorrow. I think it'll be slightly easier having some pit stops, and I think globally we have a faster race car than Ferrari. So looking forward to it.
Always frustrating when you miss out by small amounts. A bit annoying. But we went for this race. We put the new tyres on. Most people are saving them for tomorrow. We didn't. We were on the aggressive side. It's our best opportunity tomorrow. We're qualifying kind of
at the back, so it was the right thing to do, but makes it even more annoying to be so close to points. So positives, we got a quick car actually. I think the pace was pretty good, especially at the end of the race. We were pretty strong, yeah.
And that contact with Carlos, is that pretty much damaged your race from there on? Did you feel it inside the car?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Everything felt reasonably okay, so I have to look if there was any damage. But I also had a lot of battles with cars at the start and maybe just took a lot out of the tyres from that, so something to look at.
Since sprint Q2, really, it's been the same story. I don't know, there's things that we need to look at, obviously on why that is. I got some clues, but since we were on the same boots since sprint Q2 and in the sprint race, I kind of feel that this is the reason why. So, we need to see exactly if that's the problem. There's been various different things, since sprint Q2, but that race shouldn't have been the case. So, we'll keep on digging and understand why. Tomorrow, obviously, we start from a good position, so it's our moment to be able to do good, and hopefully the pace will come, more than what he has shown today.
Obviously, I'm very experienced, but this year I'm not very experienced. So yeah, just some line choices and some things. At the start, the inside got bottled up, so I think 2 guys went around my outside, and just like little things like that, which I can't probably expect too much with the little I've done this year, but yeah, just some little things like that, which I'm like, deep down, I'm like, I should know better. But it's a good warm-up race for tomorrow, and plenty to dissect tonight. And some things also through the race I was figuring out, so improved, but still some corners I was struggling. So also some things to look at from competitors, and a little bit of setup, see what we can adjust, little fine adjustments.
Yeah, it was tough. It is a difficult weekend. We've been uncompetitive since FP1, difficult qualifying, and now lack of pace also in the race. So far the weekend has been one to forget, and there are some better and worse weekends. This is one of the bad ones, and we need to keep learning. We need to keep doing laps and help the team to optimize this new package that for sure we are out of the window, it seems, because we are too slow to be true.
The pace was at least positive, but pace was good, so hopefully we can continue like this tomorrow, or even better will be perfect. But yeah, it was not a bad race.
How much learnings did you get out of today? Because we haven't had a lot of long running, have we, this weekend? So could you learn a little bit more about the car for the longer Grand Prix?
Yeah, we learned a lot of things from already that long run from the spring qualifying race. So had a good data. So yeah, I think lots of things we can prepare for tomorrow. The pace was paced, but the good thing is the pace was good. So. Hopefully we can maximise that.
How was that race for you in terms of learning about the car? Because I guess with this upgrade, you want to learn about how it is on a longer stint, and you got that chance.
Yeah, it feels like the first real running with it, to be honest, because P1, it's so many things going on, very short. Then just 2 qualies, which were also very short, just two runs each time, or actually less. So it's good to get some, proper mileage with it, some long run data, some feel for it. Obviously, it didn't look too good right now. But more for us to analyze, to understand. I think there's more to discover with this package, but in a sprint weekend it's difficult to explore that and to unlock it.
Today I think the main issue was the sprint shootout. Just didn't really get clean laps, and also struggled with just getting that medium compound to work on a single lap. But actually in the sprint itself, I felt a bit more competitive. I felt I could really battle with cars around, and that's positive for tomorrow, as we're starting in much better place.
Clearly we need to find something a bit more. Just the racecraft seems to be a little bit of a struggle compared to the rivals or the guys who probably be starting behind. So yeah, we'll be analyze that, but I think potential is there. But today was just a tough one, to be honest. All the overtake have to be done and the braking, so made it quite tricky.
It wasn't a great sprint race, of course. The pace dropped off a lot. So we'll investigate tonight and assess what we think, and can't change anything for tomorrow. So it is what it is, and we'll see what we can do.
We're still quite disconnected from high to low speed, and that's been a bit of a challenge. just struggled to be quick in the place I needed to be quick to get close enough to try and overtake. But yeah, we'll see what we can take from it and try to put ourselves in a better position tomorrow.
Well, Lance, you can't quite seem to catch a break right now. Another brake problem by the sounds of it as well. When in that race did you start to feel that something was starting to go away from you?
A few laps before we were tired. It felt like we were managing the issue. Had to change settings and stuff, and then at the end it was not good.